You're lying here in the dark, and everyone else in the house has gone quiet. The day is technically over. The lights are off. Your body finally stopped moving, and you really thought, that when your head hit the pillow, you'd finally get to rest. But your mind didn't get the message. If you're struggling with overthinking tonight, or racing thoughts, or anxiety before sleep, then this prayer is for you. Tonight, together, we're going to place every heavy thought into God's hands, and we're going to find the peace that only He can give. Because the moment it got quiet, the moment there was nothing left to do, your thoughts woke all the way up. And now they're loud. Now they're fast. They're circling the same three things they circled last night, and the night before that. You're replaying a conversation from this afternoon, editing what you should have said. You're rehearsing a conversation that hasn't even happened yet. You're trying to solve problems that simply can't be solved in the dark. You're remembering something from years ago that has no business showing up tonight. And yet here it is, as vivid as the moment it happened. And underneath all of it, there's this quiet ache of a question. Why can't I just turn this off? I want you to hear me, friend, before we go any further. There is nothing wrong with you. A mind that races at night is not a broken mind. It's often a tired one, a caring one. It's a mind that has carried too much for too long without ever being allowed to put anything down. It's the mind of someone who's responsible, someone who notices things, someone who feels deeply, someone who's trying so hard to keep everything from falling apart. You are not the only one awake with a mind like this tonight, and you are not doing this alone, not tonight, not while God is here with you. So let's not try to force the thoughts to stop. Forcing never works anyway. You already know that. You've tried to command your brain to be quiet, and it only got louder. Tonight, we're going to do something different. Tonight, we're not going to fight your mind. We're going to hand it over, thought by thought, to the one who never sleeps, so that you finally can. Stay with me. Take one slow breath. Stay with me. By the time we're done, I want you to feel lighter than you do right now. Let me give you a picture to hold on to tonight. Your mind right now is like a house at the end of a long day. A house where every single light has been left on, every room is lit. The kitchen, the hallway, the rooms you haven't walked into in years, and you're standing in the doorway of this house, exhausted. You can't sleep because the whole place is blazing with light and noise. Overthinking is just that. Every room lit up at once, all of it demanding your attention at the same time, none of it willing to go dark. And here's what we're going to do together slowly in this prayer. We're going to walk through the house, one room at a time. And in each room, we're going to turn off the light, not by force, not by flipping a switch and pretending the room isn't there, but by handing that room to God and letting Him keep watch over it, so you don't have to stand guard anymore. Because that's what overthinking really is, if we're honest. It's standing guard. It's your mind refusing to sit down. Because some part of you believes that if you stop thinking about it, if you stop watching it, if you stop turning it over, it will all fall apart. But tonight you get to find out something that's been true the whole time. The house was never being held up by your watching. It was being held by Him. You were just tired from standing. So let's turn off the lights, one room at a time. Before we walk through the house, I want to put something solid under your feet. Not my words, His. There's a promise in Philippians chapter 4, and it was written by a man sitting in a prison cell. That matters, because he wasn't writing from a comfortable life. He knew what it was to lie awake, and he said this: "Do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God. And the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus." I want you to notice something about that promise, because it's easy to miss. It doesn't say the peace of God will explain everything to you. It doesn't say you'll get answers to all the questions keeping you up. It says his peace will guard your mind. It will stand watch over the very place that won't stop running. The peace comes first. The understanding may never come at all. And you're allowed to have the peace anyway. That word, guard, is a soldier's word. It means someone else takes the post. It means you get to step down from the watchtower you've been standing in all night, because someone stronger has taken your place. And he does not get tired, and he does not blink. Then Jesus himself says it plainly in Matthew 11. "Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest." He didn't say, "Come to me once you've sorted yourself out." He said, "Come weary, come burdened, come exactly as you are right now, in this bed, with this loud mind." That's the invitation. Weariness isn't a disqualification. It's the qualification. And then Isaiah chapter 26 gives us almost the exact remedy for a racing mind. "You will keep in perfect peace those whose minds are steadfast, because they trust in you." Perfect peace. For the mind, specifically. And the way there isn't harder concentration. It isn't better discipline. It's trust. It's leaning the weight of your thoughts on someone who can actually hold them. And finally, the one I want to leave ringing in your ears as you drift off tonight. Psalm 4, verse 8. "In peace I will lie down and sleep, for you alone, Lord, make me dwell in safety." You alone, not my planning, not my figuring it out, not my staying awake to keep watch. You alone make me safe, which means I'm allowed to close my eyes, hold those verses under you like a floor. Now let's start turning off lights. There's one more promise I want you to carry into this prayer tonight. In 1 Peter 5:7, we're told, "Cast all your anxiety on him because he cares for you." What a beautiful invitation. God isn't asking you to hide your anxious thoughts. He's inviting you to place every one of them into his loving hands, because he cares for you more deeply than you can imagine. Father, I'm coming to you tonight with a mind that won't be still. You see it. You've been watching it run in circles while I've been lying here, pretending I might fall asleep any minute. You know every thought before it even finishes forming. So I'm not going to pretend with you. I'm tired. My body is tired, and my mind is worse. And I don't know how to make it stop. So I'm not going to try to make it stop. I'm going to bring it to you instead. Lord, I hand you the racing. I hand you the circling. Your word tells me to cast all my anxiety on you because you care for me. So that's what I'm doing right now. Every anxious thought, every fear, every burden, I place them into your hands. Every thought that keeps looping back on itself, I'm lifting it off of me. And I'm placing it into your hands right now. The thoughts that feel so urgent, even though there's nothing I can do about any of them at this hour. The problems I keep trying to solve in the dark, as if the answer will suddenly appear at 1 in the morning. I give them to you. You said your peace would guard my mind. So I'm asking you to come and stand guard now. Take the post. I've been the one on watch for so long, God, and I'm so tired of watching. Relieve me. Let me step down. Let me lie here knowing that the watching is being done by someone who never sleeps, so that for once I can. Quiet the noise, Lord. Not all at once, maybe, just enough. Turn the volume down, thought by thought. Where my mind is loud, be louder in your gentleness. Where it's fast, be the stillness underneath it. Slow me down to the pace of your peace. I can't organize my own thoughts tonight. So I'm asking you to be the order in the chaos, be the calm in the middle of all this motion. Settle me the way a parent settles a child who's overtired and can't stop crying. Not with a lecture, just by holding on until the storm passes. That first light is off. His peace is standing guard over your mind. Let's keep going. Now let's walk into the harder room, the one you don't like going into, the one lit up with everything you wish you'd done differently. Because a racing mind at night rarely stays in the present. It goes backward. It drags you back through the archive. That thing you said, that thing you didn't say, that chance you didn't take, that person you hurt, that version of yourself you're ashamed of. That decision that changed everything, the one you'd give anything to make again. Regret is one of the cruelest things the mind does at night, because it convinces you that if you just replay the memory enough times, you can somehow fix it. But you can't. You can only bleed in it, and you've been bleeding in it long enough. So let's turn this light off too. Pray this with me. Father, you know the things I carry from my past, the regrets I don't say out loud to anyone, the moments I'd undo if I could, the words I can't unsay, the doors I closed that I wish I'd kept open, and the ones I opened that I wish I'd left shut. I keep dragging these memories into my present, God, as if punishing myself tonight could somehow change what happened then. But it can't. All it does is keep the wound open. All it does is steal the sleep I need for tomorrow. So tonight, I want to do something I've always struggled to do. I want to leave the past in your hands and actually walk away from it. You are not a God who keeps a record of my failures just to hold them over me. Your word says you've removed my sin as far as the east is from the west. And east and west never meet, Lord. They never touch. They go on forever apart. That's how far you've thrown what I did wrong. So who am I to keep dragging it back and setting it down in the middle of my bed at night? Forgive me for the things I've genuinely done wrong. I release them to you. And where I've been punishing myself for things that were never fully mine to carry, the outcomes I couldn't control, the things that would have gone wrong no matter what I did, help me lay those down too. I can't change one single thing about the past by staying awake tonight, not one moment. So I give the whole of it to you, the parts I regret, the parts I grieve, the parts I still don't understand. Redeem what can be redeemed, heal what can be healed, and let me finally rest from being my own judge. That's the second light off. The past is his now, not yours. Feel how much quieter that room already is. Stay with me for just a little longer. I want you to notice something. We've turned off two of the loudest rooms in the whole house. The present is quieting. The past is being handed over. There's more peace in you right now than there was 10 minutes ago, even if you can barely feel it yet. In a moment, we're going to place tomorrow into God's hands. So stay with me. This next room is the one that keeps most people up the longest. If regret is the mind running backward, then worry is the mind running forward. And this is usually the room with the brightest light of all, because tomorrow hasn't happened yet, which means there's no limit to how many ways your mind can imagine it going wrong. You're lying here writing tomorrow's script, and it's a frightening one. Because that's what an anxious mind does in the dark. It doesn't rehearse the day going well. It rehearses every disaster, the conversation that goes badly, the thing that doesn't get done, the bill, the appointment, the deadline, the person you have to face, the outcome you can't control. But here's the truth about tomorrow. You cannot live it tonight. It simply isn't possible. All you can do tonight is worry inside it. You can't actually solve it. You can't prepare for it. You can't fix it. Not while you're lying here in the dark. All that's available to you at this hour is the worry, never the solution. So the worry is pure cost with no return. Let's turn this one off and give tomorrow back to God, because He's already standing in it, waiting for you. Father, tomorrow is already full in my mind, and it hasn't even arrived. I've lived it 100 times tonight, and it went badly every single time, because fear is the only author my mind will hire in the dark. But you are already there. You are already standing in tomorrow. It holds no surprises for you. Before I open my eyes in the morning, you'll already have been there, arranging things I can't see, going ahead of me down a road I haven't even walked yet. So I give you tomorrow, the parts I'm dreading, the things I don't feel ready for, the conversations, the tasks, the decisions, the moments I'm scared I'll get wrong. I can't carry tomorrow tonight, Lord. I don't have the strength for 2 days at once, and you never ask me to. You said each day has enough of its own. So I'm going to let tomorrow stay in tomorrow, where you already are. Give me what I need for it when it comes, and not one moment sooner. Give me the strength in the morning, not tonight. Tonight all I need is rest, and you are enough for tonight. Tomorrow you'll be enough for tomorrow. You always have been. You've never once failed to meet me in a day I was afraid of. Not once. And you won't start failing now. I trust you with the morning. Now let me sleep through the night. 3 lights are off now. The present is His. The past is His. Even tomorrow is safely in His hands. Do you feel the house getting darker and calmer around you? Keep breathing. We have a few gentler rooms left. Now we come to a room you'd never turn off carelessly, because this is the room where you keep the people you love. So much of what keeps you awake isn't even about you. It's about them. It's a child you're worried about, a parent who's getting older, a marriage that's strained, a friendship that's gone quiet, someone you love who's struggling and you can't fix it no matter how much you love them. You lie awake carrying people, because that's what love does. It stays up worrying when it can't do anything else. But love that turns into all-night worry doesn't actually help them. It just wears you down until you have less of yourself to give them tomorrow. So let's do the most loving thing we can do for them tonight. Let's place them in stronger hands than ours. Father, you know every name I'm carrying tonight, the people I love and can't stop worrying about, the ones who are hurting where I can't reach, the ones whose choices scare me, the ones I'd take the pain from if I could, and I can't. And that helplessness is its own kind of exhaustion. I lift each of them to you now. I picture their faces. and I place them, one at a time, into your care. You love them more than I do. I know that's hard to believe when I feel this fiercely about them, but it's true. You loved them before I ever did, and your love for them doesn't get tired the way mine does. It doesn't run out of ideas. It doesn't lie awake helpless. You are with them right now, in rooms I'm not in struggles I can't enter. So I release my grip on the ones I love, not because I love them less, but because I finally believe you love them more. I can't be everywhere for them. But you already are. I can't protect them from everything, but you can hold them through anything. Watch over each of them tonight. Be near the ones who are afraid. Steady the ones who are shaking. And give me the peace of knowing that when I close my eyes, they don't fall out of your sight for even a second. That light is off, and the people you love are safer in his hands tonight than they ever were in your worry. Rest. Before we finish tonight, there's one more burden I want us to place into God's hands, one that so many people quietly carry. There's one more room, and it's the deepest one in the house. It's the one behind all the others. It's not a specific worry. It's not a regret. It's not a fear. It's just you, the tired heart underneath everything. The part of you that's been holding it all together for so long that you've forgotten what it feels like to be held yourself. This is the room where the real exhaustion lives. Not just a tired body, a tired soul. The kind of tired that sleep alone doesn't fix. Let's turn the light off here too, gently, and let God tend to the deepest part of you. Father, underneath all the thoughts, you see the one who's thinking them, me. And I'm worn thin, Lord, not just tired tonight, tired underneath, tired in a place that sleep doesn't quite reach. I've been strong for so long. I've been the one who holds it together, the one who keeps going, the one who handles it. And I don't even know how to stop anymore. Being okay has become a habit I can't put down, even here, even alone in the dark where no one's watching. So let me put it down now, just for tonight. Let me not be strong. Let me be small in your hands, and let that be enough. Let me be a child who doesn't have to understand everything, or fix everything, or carry everything. Let me just be yours, and be tired, and be held. Heal the parts of me that are worn all the way through. Pour something back into me. I've been pouring out for so long, and I'm running low. And only you can fill what everything else keeps draining. Restore my soul the way still water restores. Mend what's frayed. Soften what's gone hard from bracing against everything. You don't need me to be impressive. You never did. You just want me close. So here I am, closer than I've let myself be in a long time. Hold me tonight the way I don't let anyone else hold me. And let me finally believe all the way down that I am loved even when I'm not being strong. The last light is off now. The whole house is dark and quiet and safe, and you're not standing guard over any of it anymore. He is. Before you drift off, I want to hand you a few things to hold on to. Not worries this time. Anchors. Say them with me if you have the strength, or just let them wash over you if you don't. Either way, let them be the last things in your mind tonight. I declare that I don't have to solve tonight what can only be faced tomorrow. I declare that I don't have to carry every thought tonight. I declare that my racing mind is not too much for God. He is not overwhelmed by what overwhelms me. I declare that God's peace is greater than my overthinking. I declare that I am not the one holding my life together. He is. and he never once let go. I declare that the past is forgiven and released. I am not required to keep punishing myself. I declare that tomorrow belongs to the Lord because he is already there. I declare that the people I love are safe in hands far stronger than mine. I declare that my heart is resting in Christ tonight. I declare that I am allowed to rest. Resting is not quitting. Resting is trusting. I declare that God's peace is standing guard over my mind right now, and it will not leave its post while I sleep. I declare that I will sleep in perfect peace tonight. I am held, I am loved, I am safe. And tonight, that is enough. There's nothing left for you to do tonight. Do you feel that? Every room is dark. Every burden has changed hands. The house that was blazing with light and noise is quiet now. And the quiet isn't empty. It's full of him. You don't have to keep watch. You don't have to finish the thought you were chasing. You don't have to fix or plan or replay or brace for anything. All of that has been lifted off of you. It's been taken up by the one who never grows tired, the one who never falls asleep at his post. So let your shoulders come down from where they've been holding. Let your jaw unclench. Let your hands open just a little. The way hands do when a person finally lets go of something they've gripped too long. Feel how heavy your body is getting. That's not exhaustion anymore. That's peace. That's what it feels like when you're finally not carrying anything. Psalm 4, verse 8 is true for you tonight. In peace you will lie down and sleep, for the Lord alone makes you dwell in safety. Not your watching, not your worrying, him alone. And he's got it. He's got all of it. He's got you. Breathe in slowly and let it go. The lights are off. The house is quiet. You are held. Rest now, beloved. The Lord is watching over you. He'll still be keeping watch when morning comes. Sleep in his perfect peace. Good night, and remember, you never carry the night alone. Amen.